Welcome to the National Primitive Baptist Convention online video tutorial for registration. I am Pastor Monty Lester, the senior pastor of the Cedar Grove Church here in beautiful Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and I have the honor of serving as your financial secretary for this esteemed convention. As we embark on this virtual journey of registration, allow me to guide you through the simple and seamless process of becoming a part of our vibrant community of believers and leaders in the Primitive Baptist tradition. The National Primitive Baptist Convention holds a rich legacy of faith, fellowship, and service, bringing together individuals and congregations across the nation dedicated to the principles and practices that define our faith. Our convention serves as a nexus of learning, worship, and collaboration, fostering unity and growth within our churches and communities. Through this tutorial, I aim to ensure that your registration experience is not only efficient, but also reflective of the warmth and inclusivity that defines our convention family. Whether you are a seasoned attendee or joining us for the first time, I'm here to assist you in navigating through the registration process smoothly. Together, let us embrace this opportunity to connect, learn, and contribute to the success and impact of our National Primitive Baptist Convention. Welcome aboard. I look forward to serving you and this present age. All right, let us begin the tutorial. This is the website that you would like to go to. Go to npbcusa.churchcenter.com. And once you enter that, it would bring you to our home screen here. You can also access this site from our national convention, as well as through many of the email links that we've already sent to you. But when you get there, it'll land you here on the home page, which just has some general information as relates to upcoming events and things like that, and a welcome letter from our president. But to begin the registration process, you'll just go here to signups. Go to signups. And each time you go to signups, it will always bring you to the appropriate places where you are able to register. So right now we're looking at the 117th annual session, and you can just click on the image and we'll go through registration. We'll walk through a couple of examples here today, and then we'll leave opportunity for contact information as well as for questions. But to get started, once you've hit sign up, just hit register. All right. And with that being said, this will give you all of your traditional registration options that are available, from individual registration, chosen generation, church school, and so forth. Also included, you have the opportunity for pastors registration only, pastors and elders only. And then also included on this screen, which is a little different from last year, you'll have your church registrations all right here on your first screen, as well as the association registrations. And you can just select things there. We'll walk through in just a moment as well. If you want to register for luncheons, state conventions, regional conventions, and additional registrations and gifts, we'll walk through that as well. But let's see. So today I'm just going to give you an example of an individual registration. I'll register my wife, and then I'll go down to church registration, which will include myself and my church. So here I'm going to select my church registration here. Let's see. So, and I can just select one on each of those. If I had more family members that I wanted to register, of course, you can just dial up or down as many as you would like to. So in this case, I'd just like to register my wife. And again, I would like to register my church and myself. And we can do that here. Since I'm the pastor, my pastor's registration will be included in my church registration. So you can just select, the appropriate church size. You can also do your association registrations as well here. And let's see, and then you just hit next, and the system will automatically just walk you through the appropriate steps. It's pretty self-explanatory. So what we'll do, since we are already in the system, I'll do a select Tamara Lester. That's my wife. I'm registering for her. It has all of her information already in there. And then I'm going to, since I selected church registrations as well, I'm going to select my church, and my church is already in here. let's see, Cedar Grove Primitive Baptist Church, but I'll walk through another example so that we can do a new church as well. And it already has all of my information already in there. So if you registered previously, once you sign in, it should give you the options to find your own information after you go through the security questions that it will lead you to. I'll just hit next. And then it'll give me the option of, for my wife, who's the first one up here, the first attendee, one of two, she can choose some additional registrations, including food functions, as well as registering with other auxiliaries. If you registered on the first page with $100, you can have the option of selecting to register for additional auxiliaries through this screen right here. So let's see, she'll register with the Matron's Ministry, as well as she loves our ushers, as well as all of us. We do our national choir. We'll just do that, as well as the Women's Congress. So again, these additional registrations are only $25. You also have the option of doing additional gifts. You can give to I Love My Convention, the Patton Reed Scholarship, evangelism, and disaster relief by just selecting these buttons and then just putting in the amounts that you desire to register as well. And now we're looking at the second registration, attendee 2 of 2. This is the church registration, things that the church would like to register for. And since I put everything under my wife, I won't put anything additional here under the church. No food functions or anything like that for the church. Let's see. Awesome. And then we'll just hit next. All right. And here, once we go to the next screen, it'll ask just for some general information that we use for our database. What's your local church? Again, that's the Cedar Grove Primitive Baptist Church. Who is your local pastor? Monty, Lester, street address, 528 East Main Street. And you'll enter this information for whatever you're registering for. Even if you're doing your individual registration, we like to track this information for each and every person. City, state, and zip, you just type that information in. We're in beautiful Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 37130. And again, this is all our local church information. We're in the wonderful Cumberland Association. Elder Anthony Maurice Johnson is my moderator. State convention, you have a drop-down menu where you can select your state convention here. Also, your regional convention, we have all the regions that are listed here. We're part of the First Southern. That's another drop-down. And then it just asks you the question on whether or not you're part of the Tri-State Convention, since some of us will be a part of that as well. And then it asks for what are the delegates, full name of the delegates for your church. We want to be able to record the people who are going to be official, your official people that you're going to be allowing to represent your church. And this is for churches only. You'll only see this whenever you select the church registration from the previous screen. So you won't see this on other screens, but churches, you have the opportunity to control which people are registering or your official delegates for your church. So you can just type their information here and we'll use that when you pick up your information at registration to know who are the official representatives for your church. And then again, it just hits next and it'll take you to review and pay. All right, so it allows you to review all of the information that you put in previously. Again, we had selection of one individual registration, and then we also have the attendees for the church registration. So with that being said, under the individual registration, that is Tambra Lester, base cost, it shows her registration fees, and then it lists all of the additional registrations that she did, matrons, choir, ushers, women, etc., at the $25 amounts. And then it shows the church registration that we've done. And again, that will include the pastor's registration as well. And then the last thing that you need to do is just enter your credit card information and then just hit register and pay. and you're 100% complete there. I won't bless you with my credit card information today, but if you would, you can just verify that. And again, your registration is complete. So that takes us through just your basic registration for individuals as well as for your church. And next, I'll go through how to register for just a food function event. There are some people that just want to attend the banquet, go to the food functions that we're offering. And if that's the case, I'm going to show you how to do that in the second portion of our training video. So with that being said, I'm just going to select home again to take us back to where we started with the opening letter. Again, go to signups, select here the 117th annual session. And let's see, just hit register. And let's see, and so this time I'm not registering for any of the individual other registrations that I have listed here, but I will go down to select here for just the luncheons, state conventions, regional registrations, and additional gifts. I'm just going to select one there, and let's see, let's hit next. And select person. We can add a new person here since some people that will be attending this portion will be new to the convention. So we'll just make up someone. We'll put good old Barney Fife there. Let's see, he's a male. It'll ask for his general information. And this is what happens anytime you select add a new person. So if you're registering for the first time, this is what you'll see. It'll ask for your information. And this helps us populate our database. Ask for birthday information, that if you would like to share that, we greatly appreciate being able to celebrate you and maybe even send you a wonderful birthday message during your birthday. Let's see, Barney, he's pretty old, so he's been around for a little bit, so we'll just assume that's his address. And then you'll just enter in your information. Phone number. And all right, and then you'll just hit next here. All right, and with that being said, you're able to go to just all of your food functions, state convention, regional convention registration, or just chosen generation if you wanted to register there. We have 2 kids under age 12 in our home. And then we have, at the time of the convention, we'll have 2 teenagers, pray for me, at the time. So a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old. And then we can register for 19 above. So I'll register my wife and myself for the chosen generation 50th anniversary luncheon. That's there. I'll also go ahead and just register for the Women's Congress, 1 person there. And then again, you can put additional information here if you desire to support the I Love My Convention, the Patent Race Scholarship, and evangelism. Again, those options are available to you. Hit next. And anytime you register, again, we collect just information on your local church. And we just put that information there. And since it's already in there in the system, it's already recognizing it. So, but if you hadn't put that before, again, you'll just select those options. Part of the Tennessee State Convention, the regional convention, again, just identify your state convention, your region, and then whether or not you're part of the Tri-State Convention. And if you don't have delegates that you are registering for, you don't have to put anything there. Let's see, and we'll hit next. And again, it gives you the opportunity to pay. So it'll let you review what you've signed up for. one registration for the state conventions, um, lunch functions, um, and let's see, and then you can review all of the options that you've selected, put your credit card information in, and then just hit register and pay. And it's that simple, my brothers and sisters. So hope this training video helps you out. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to contact me. Again, Elder Monty Lester. I have the privilege of serving you as your financial secretary. I can be reached by email. That's the most effective method of reaching me. Email is finance.npbc@gmail.com. Again, that's finance.npbc@gmail.com. So again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just email me and my team and I will gladly help you go through the registration process. So my brothers and sisters, I hope and pray this training video has been beneficial to you. Again, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in beautiful Birmingham, Alabama this year. So God bless you. May He forever keep you is my prayer.